Well, good morning, everybody. It is Heidi at Hen Chicks Studio. Excuse me. We are in Conrad, Iowa this morning. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here at Hen Chicks Studio today. And as you come on and start watching, jump in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. We love to know that we are spreading creativity coast to coast, and I'm going to try to watch and see if we have all of our friends on from Washington, the state of Washington and California, all the way over to Massachusetts and down to Florida. So I'm hoping this morning that we have a lot of you, because you will warm my heart and get me in the holiday creative spirit. So again, welcome to Hen Chicks Studio. We are a physical brick and mortar store, if you're not familiar with us, in Conrad, Iowa, which is in central Iowa. But you can shop 24/7 on our website at henandchicksstudio.com. So a lot of times I'll be talking about different things that we're showing. And if you go to our website and type in the search field or go to the page that I described, you're going to find everything and more than you ever imagined. And we try very hard to have super speedy shipping here. We'll ship anywhere in the U.S. for $8.50. We try hard to pack it all in and get it to you at a reasonable rate. And good morning, Twyla. All right, I'm starting to see familiar faces. And there's Liz in Minnesota. All right, we got Iowa and Minnesota. Let's keep going. Let's build from that Midwest. I love it. And let's start with, I'll put my hair back here so you can see my sweatshirt. We still have a couple of the Be Merry sweatshirts left. So if you're feeling that you're in the festive mood and need a little pick me up to remind you to be merry every day here in the holiday break. Remember, you can shop, it's like our sweatshirts. If you go to shop on the website, shop all products, and then gifts, you're going to find all of our t-shirts and everything in there on our website. So that is absolutely where you can find. Now, I think I'm just like you guys. I have visions of all sorts of things that I want to get done, and I have not gotten this project done, but I want to show you what has inspired me with a sweatshirt like this is all the new embroidery that people are doing and adding to all sorts of garments. If you are not seeing that trend, just start scrolling through Instagram and everything. And good morning to Henry as well. I love it. Love to see everybody. And Cheryl, great. Oh, keep coming on. And we've got Maria. I love it. I love it. Okay, so embroidery is the trend, right? And everybody needs a little handwork project. So one of the things I love working with M Creative J, and we just got a shipment in. I've already opened it up so I could get it up on the website. I know I'm missing a couple of images, but M Creative J, no spaces in her name, but she has these peel and stick stitch embroidery patterns. And this one is called Wildflowers. So the idea is that you take them and you peel them and push them onto whatever garment you're going to sew, and then you embroider over them, and then they will wash away. Okay, so we have Wildflowers. I'm going to just set these back here. This one is called Winter Foliage. So again, I saw this one. I could see so many of the branches of that and holly leaves coming off of the sweatshirt. And we've got wildflower stems. And good morning to Lori. Love seeing so many of you this morning from all over. Okay, and then we have winter botanicals. Again, this one I love. This is another one I envision putting some of these stems, coming out. And if I was stitching this, I'd probably actually do it in a real neutral color so that it was, that the Be Merry continued to stick out, but maybe the stitching was kind of texture in the background. I don't know. It could also be done in full color. I have no problem with that either. All right. And the last one to show you is Holiday Botanicals. So again, I love the one with the bow there too. So these are all from M Creative J. They're peel and stick. And they're just wonderful designs. They're all on our website and easy to find. And again, add them to your jeans, add them to your shirts, add them to the cuff of a garment. We're seeing them everywhere, and I love that. And the patches, I actually found a pattern just recently that I'm going to get in the store, and it's about that kind of, I'm going to say, patchwork creativity, a little handwork, all being included in that. So absolutely, let's jumpstart our creative Christmas with a Be Merry sweatshirt and then some M Creative J embroidery stick, peel and stick. Okay, I have got a lot of things to show you today. And and I did not expect that the sun, I picked a corner of the store that I thought would be, like, how should I say, dull this morning. And here it's, the sun is shining in brightly, so we love that, right? We're not going to turn that away one bit. But I wanted to first show you. So Feathered Friends has been a subscription program that we've been doing for the last 4 years. And thank you to all of you, past and current Feathered Friends. You should have received, most of you, in the mail now, by now, probably your last installment of the 2024 season. And I'm absolutely loving the fabrics from Sandy Gervais, and I'm going to show you some in just a minute. But I just wanted to tell you real quick that when we do our Feathered Friends packages, they are all brand new fabrics. And that is something that I pride ourselves on, is that we're not creating packages from old fabrics or anything like that. It's brand new patterns, brand new kits, and really trying to inspire you to be more creative. Now, in 2025, we're making some changes. We're going to go to 6 packages. How many fingers is that? 6 packages. And so every other month, there are going to be bigger packages. Each package will be open to the public. So January 1st, package number 1 is going to go on sale for $99. It's a $135 value. You can learn all about what's going to be in that at henandchicksstudio.com/featheredfriends. And then there'll be 6 packages, limited quantity of each one. But I know some of you don't want to stand in line. You want that VIR treatment. Yes, the very important rooster treatment. So to become a VIR member, you pay an additional $49.99. And that means we're going to call you. We're going to get your credit card on file. We're going to take care of you. You are not going to be standing in line on January 1st. We will charge your credit card for that $99 in shipping or pickup, whichever it is. And you are going to be just waiting for the package to come, right? If you sign up to be a VIR member, you're also going to get a bonus 7th project that nobody else is going to get. And good morning to Rhonda. I see Rhonda joining us. And so there's just always going to be something. And for example, if you sign up, and you have to sign up by December 31st because it's that get in and make sure you're going to get all 6 packages without a hassle, without worrying about, you're going to be guaranteed that you're going to get one of those kits at the $99 price, all of that. And I've even found some past Feathered Friends packages, some extras. Sometimes when we cut, we end up with an extra one, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to show you in just a second. But anybody who has signed up to be a VIR by December 31st is going to go into a drawing. And I'm going to show them to you here. And you're going to get an extra bonus, an extra prize, right? I love it. And instantly, when you sign up to be a VIR, and if you literally type in our search field VIR, it's going to come up that you can find the very important Rooster Club membership. But when you become a VIR and you buy it online, you instantly get a download that has a coupon code for 20% off. That code is good for 20% off all regular priced merchandise until December 31st, 2025. How good is that? So anything that you see full price here at Hen Chicks Studio, you can get it at 20% off immediately, right? And so that's awesome. I love that. And good morning to Barbara. All right, we've got the state of Washington, Minerva, we've got Northern Iowa, Denise, one of our locals. I love it. Good morning to all of you. Okay. So I have to show you because the December package of Feathered Friends was just a portion of the collection that I got from Riley Blake and it's Sandy Gervais. So I've already opened all of this, so it's not like it's coming out of the box, but you've never seen any of it here open to the public because I had saved it for our very important Feathered Friends. Okay, so Sandy Gervais, love it that she is a local Iowa designer, and I've known Sandy for years. She created this collection called You and Me, and I'm going to just, hang on a minute. I'm trying to decide if it's better if I switch just a little bit. I don't know. Okay, sorry for the bumps. Just trying to make sure we have the best angle for you. Okay, I'll just stand a little closer this way. I think it's a little bit better shadow. And so You and Me is a collection from Riley Blake, designed by Sandy Gervais, and it definitely has a Valentine's theme. And so there's some lovely red and white fabrics. One of them is already gone because the Feathered Friends took it all in their kits, but little hearts. I'm going to just run through. These are ones that, again, there's limited fabrics left because they, again, were used in our kits. That was like a red and white. This is a red and pink. But little hearts, a fun plaid. I'd call that a window pane plaid versus maybe this is a more traditional plaid. All these great red and whites. They are all on the website now for purchase. Love this piece with circles and hearts. And some little flowers. And there's words on here. Forever me, loves me. I think those are the two phrases I see. Love that, kind of like the daisy. And then this beautiful red, kind of textured piece. Okay, but then there's a whole series of bolts that were not included because they didn't go with the pattern that was in the kit. So, yeah, Rhonda was here yesterday and saw these. Look at this floral. This is an absolutely gorgeous floral. And I love the little turquoise in there. And you're going to see that turquoise come out in a couple other. So again, the You and Me collection is already on the website. All right, here's another piece. This is like the smaller floral that has the words in it. Love me, loves me, loves me. Love it. Here is turquoise circles and red hearts. And you guys, I feel just like we're battling that sun. I'm going to try one more time. This is what we call live. Oh, I think that's maybe better. Is that better? So that we have... Okay, there we go. I think that's a little better. All right. We make it work around here, right? Okay, look at the multi-heart. So we've got the turquoise, the tan, the light pink, and the red. Super cute little hearts. This little floral. Again, a little splash of that turquoise in the background. And good morning to everybody who is joining us today. So glad to have so many of you with. And here's just a great turquoise texture. That will be. So as we talk about, let me grab, I think this, one of these. Okay, this one. Okay, so just so you can kind of see, if you were to become a Feathered Friends, I am so thankful we do not deal in China, because like glass, because we would have so much broken glass around here, because that just is what happened. It just slid off the counter. And there you go, right? So thankful that I do not have glass around here to deal with. Okay, so what happens if you become a Feathered Friend? You get our Chick Chatter newsletter, which has a letter from me. It usually has a recipe, a pattern. In 2025, the 6 issues of Chick Chatter with the 6 kits will all be standalone. Some years we've done a pattern that each issue you get an installment. Not in 2025. Each one will have a standalone pattern, and then there'll be a kit and pattern, not necessarily connected to the pattern that's in the newsletter. Okay, so you technically get 2 patterns. Okay, and so then the pattern and the fabric is a kit. What we're doing in 2025 is to try to get the projects just a little bit bigger. I have gotten feedback from people, and I just want to be able to offer more wall size and or lap size kits, but of course that requires a little bit higher dollar amount. And so that's why that's a $135 value that you're going to get for $99. And the first kit goes on sale January 1st. But if you become a VIR, you're not standing in line, and we'll help you charge your credit card that day, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is an example of a kit. This is from March 2024. So as I was saying, and like here are, we'll get them. Here's a couple other kits. This is Crosswinds, and this one was beautiful black and red, the sable and scarlet. And here's another version of the same Crosswinds. This one does not have backing fabric. In the past, we've had different levels, chicks, hens, and roosters. This year, all the kits are exactly the same. There's no difference in levels. It's just a matter of if you want to become a very important rooster, then you get some, again, some privileges more than the general public. Okay? So, what I'm going to do with all of those kits, I'm leaving them on the floor because that way they won't fall, right? And break. What we're doing again is at December 31st is the last day you can sign up to be a VIR. And I'm going to put everybody's name, the VIR people in, and I'm going to draw, and some of you are going to get a bonus little package the first time we ship to you in February. So that is exciting. And good morning to those who keep coming on. I love seeing that. Keep telling me, giving me feedback in the comments so I know what it is that you're enjoying this morning. Okay, so that was sort of like a little unboxing of a couple of things, the M Creative J and the You and Me collection from Sandy Gervais from Riley Blake. Okay, now we've got some big boxes. And I just realized I don't have a scissors. Usually I'm waving that scissors around. All right, 10-second break, hang on. Okay, I'm back. Didn't take me long. Now I have my handy dandy scissors for opening the boxes. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I have multiple boxes here to open up, and let's see what we have got. I know this top box is from Riley Blake. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, it is the new Lori Holt fabric. The collection is called Peace and Plenty. Now, none of this is on the website yet, but it will be soon. Look at this beautiful print. Love that. So we are going to be opening up Peace and Plenty. Again, this is a Lori Holt collection. So that was a pink version of that little flower, kind of a tulip. I'm loving how her collections are going together and how they look. That's kind of a gray taupe background. And tell me, what kind of Lori Holt projects are you loving? Do you like to do her sew along, or do you just like to buy the fat quarters and make your own projects? This is a beautiful turquoise. And have you bought her new book, Prairie Home? I've got that and I can show it to you. Look at this pretty piece. Scrappiness is Happiness is one book that we love of hers, and we've been selling this for a while. It never gets old. That is a great one. And then Prairie Home is her newest book. And I'm telling you, I looked through it the other night, and once again, it would be easier to have a sticky note to say what I don't want to make. There are so many projects, and I'm envisioning kitting up several of those because they're great for using a variety of Lori Holt fabrics. And I'm going to show you some fat quarter bundles in a minute that we're making too. All right, here's that taupe color again. Oh, I just love this. And I can tell this is gonna, oh, she's calling it pewter. And I would describe that as pewter. We'll be cutting fat quarter bundles of all these fabrics. We'll do one that has the entire collection, and then I think we'll do some smaller bundles. Right now, I've been cutting bundles from Autumn and Hometown Holiday, and I'll show you. Isn't that pretty? Kind of teal and that green. Kind of, this is pink, and I'm gonna call tea rose is what they're calling it, and it's kind of got a brownish taupe background. All right. Well, if you think that in 2025 you are going to need time to work on all the beautiful projects that we can do, and I'm thinking I'm needing time, that why not come to one of our public retreats? We call it Rule the Roost because we just like to have fun with all of the things that we're working on. And we're holding our Rule the Roost public retreats in the Coop, which is our newer retreat center, which is on ground level, just 2 doors down from Hen Chicks Studio. And when we do a public retreat, they are limited to 10 people. So you've got to get signed up sooner than later in order to be able to secure your spot. Now, the way we do our public retreats is that you can sleep in your own bed or you can sleep at the Coop. And we do have all of the dates. And if you go to henandchicksstudio.com/rule-the-roost, you're going to see all the signups for our 2025 Rule the Roost dates. So it's a great way to meet people and to make new friends, but also a great time to dedicate time to the projects that you're needing to get done. Because I know we're going to have some graduation things that need to happen. It's hard to believe that's going to happen in 2025. All right, what's in this next box? Oh, hold on. I got more Peace and Plenty. She always does a great job with words. And I feel like this looks like a sampler. Raindrop is the color. Blue, so kind of the reverse, a cream background and a reverse. If you do want to stay over at a public retreat, we just handle the overnight fees when you get here. It's just easier for us to do it that way since we have a real mix of people. So never worry, we can handle that. And of course, if you need a private retreat, we have plenty of space in both the nest and the coop for you and your group too. Remember, with 2 retreat centers, we now have just a lot of great space and great times available. Minimum of 1 person, right? Technically 10 beds in the nest, 8 beds in the coop. So that's sort of your kind of, I'm going to say, limiting number. But we rent 7 days a week. So if you need 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, whatever it is, you make sure that you go to henandchicksstudio.com/retreats. And Priscilla is in Maine. We have gone coast to coast, people. We've got Washington State. We've got Maine. I think that's as coast to coast as we can get. So thank you for helping us spread creativity coast to coast. I love it. I'm opening up the new Peace and Plenty collection by Lori Holt for Riley Blake, right? This is just a beautiful collection. Love it, love it. We've got Berry. Oh, this is a nice red. I love red. That is called Berry. Liking these. What do we not like about Lori Holt, right? And Sea Glass, but a very pretty kind of vintagey floral. I think there's like 48 volts in this collection, so bear with me, hang in there. We have got quite a bit to go through. All right. Who loves to go on quilt retreats? Don't you love to go on a quilt retreat and gather with your friends, talk about everything that you need to get talked about, you know what I mean, that you've got, but also to be creative and to get projects worked on. I think that's the dedicating time. Oh, I just noticed there's like a cute little dog. Look at the cute little dog right there. This is just, what other little things are we going to find in this? It really looks like vintage cross stitch. I love it. And I can tell already these collections are going to go so well with the other collections. And good morning to Roseanne and Jolynn, Stacy. I love seeing so many of you this morning, and familiar faces and new faces. You know, one of the best things you can do for us is share this link, tag your friends, have more people find out about Hen Chicks Studio. That is always, always our goal. So, we started a series this week called All I Want for Christmas. henandchickstudio.com/all I want for Christmas. And our staff members are sharing what they want for Christmas. I think I'm going to have to change what I want for Christmas now after seeing all this Peace and Plenty. So if you want to be inspired what our staff is looking at, you can by all means. There'll be posts on Facebook and Instagram, but we're putting it all with links and everything on henandchickstudio.com/all I want for Christmas. Look at this pretty vintage floral. Okay. Let's see, what do we got next? Another box. More Lori Holt from Riley Blake. You know, we're carrying all of her chunky threads for those of you who love crochet. Victoria helped us learn how to do some granny squares a couple weeks ago, probably a month ago now, and just so inspired by how wonderful those threads are. I've seen some people doing some great, I'll say, embroidery with them. I think it's going to be fun to see how we can use all those beautiful chunky threads as well. These are the neutrals that are in this collection. This is basil. Now, some of you might have gotten a text message this morning. I'm just going to take a quick break from opening fabric and tell you that in the past, we were using one system. And so I had like 1,400 of you on our text messages. I have had to change systems, and due to all the laws, you have to opt in order to get that text message. I can't add you or anything like that. So if you go to henandchickstudio.com/chickpicks, you can do two things at once. You can, one, sign up for our free newsletter that we're doing once a month featuring tons of free patterns. And number two, you can opt in for text messages if you so desire. You know, I don't go wild and crazy around here. I try to send out two to three emails a month. I'll not do more than one text message a week. So it's not like you're going to get, but there were some of you that got a text message this morning to remind you that I was going live with the link, so you didn't even have to think about it. So if you want either of those two wonderful things, Chick Picks, the new newsletter, and text messages, you can just click. And if you don't want to sign up for text messages, fine, but it's all there on that Chick Pick newsletter. We're working on how we get everybody signed up because we want to make sure that you know what is happening here at Hen Chicks Studio. I love this. Is this called lettuce? It's called lettuce. All right. And this is a purple taffy. Little. So we'll do the light separate again from the darks, because I always think people love to build. Oh, and Kara loves retreats at Quilt at Hen Chicks Studio. We love you coming here too, Kara. And I can't wait to see the quilt you're working on. All right, there's a pretty quilt color. Another lettuce. Basil. This is a great vine. I love this. Marigold. All right. Can we believe that Christmas is just a couple of weeks away? It is so hard to believe what's happening. Pebble is the color. Berry. Raindrop. Love all the names of the fabrics, the colors. And what's this last one in this box? Songbird. Because it's a combination of her red and the raindrop color there. Isn't that a sweet piece? Okay, I'm trying to get barricading myself with boxes. Okay, now I'm off, let's see here. I'm off camera just a little bit, so let me see if I can turn. Sorry. Again, hold on. So I don't have to turn quite so far. All right, I think the sun's doing okay there. Okay, and let's see what's in this last one. I think this is the last one of Peace and Plenty. This is all Lori Holt from Riley Blake. Gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. So if you're a VIR, 20% off immediately. The minute I get it on the website, you can use your coupon code. That'll be awesome. Give me a few minutes to get it on the website because it does take just a minute to do that. But look at all these pretty, pretty fabrics. And I was going to show you, where did I lay them? Hold on. These are now on our website, and I'm in the process of doing more for Hometown, but we cut some new fat quarter bundles with, this is actually a combination of both autumn and Hometown holiday. This is all autumn. Look at that. I love those colors. And this is, again, all autumn. Got that pretty. And so no repeats in any of those. And again, we're cutting some more smaller bundles for Hometown holiday, so that if you want to get pieces and parts of some of those kind of thing, you can do that. Oops. My alarm telling me to have a good day. Are you ready? I'm your alarm telling you to have a good day. Okay, there you go. Look at that. And good morning to Janice and Cindy. Love it. Seeing so many familiar people. Back to Tea Rose. All right. And remember, there's more boxes underneath my Peace and Plenty, so don't worry. When we get done opening up the Riley Blake Lori Holt, there is still more. Okay, I'm loving this. It's called Plum. I don't know that I've seen this exact motif. This is sweet. I love that kind of a light pink in there. That is adorable. And hi, Terry from Belmont. Love it. I spent a short part of my life in Belmont when I was small. Lived next to my friend Lisa, who our birthdays were a week apart, and are still a week apart. And we had so much fun growing up. Okay. Okay, here's that pattern again. This time it's in basil. I love, isn't it funny how it's like sometimes a certain motif just jumps out at you that you love it? This is that same motif as the purple one, but in basil. This has cute little tulips called coral. And Cheryl says that my alarm plays the same music as hers. One day, a customer was in here, and when I get a text message and my sound is on, I made it sound like a camera click. I love taking pictures, right? So a camera click sounded right. And I get so used to it clicking that sometimes I don't hear it. You know what I mean? And a customer was in, and she started to kind of grumble a little bit that her husband was texting her. He obviously was getting anxious about her being in the store for so long. And a few minutes go by, and she goes, well, that's weird. He's not even texting me. And then my phone happened to go off, and she's like, oh, it's your phone. Oh, he's not worried about me. So she kept shopping. I loved it. I was like, sorry, didn't mean to concern you, but when you have the same sound as somebody else. Okay, I did show that, didn't I? Maybe I better pull it back up again. I got so busy talking. Little tulips. So cute. All right, we got a couple more in here yet. Coral. All right. And oh, there is Kathy from Maryland, another one of our East Coast girls, and Annette from Arkansas. I love it. We're going north. We're going south. I got all my Minnesota friends. Too bad I don't have an Oli and Lena joke. I used to. I used to say oofta a lot too. I don't say oofta as much, but oh, I am missing kind of krumkaka treats for Christmas. Oh, we better get some lefse. I better call my lefse source and see if she's making lefse this year, because I might need a little lefse. Look at that pretty piece. It's like little cross stitches. It's very, very pretty. And that one's sea glass is the color. I sort of feel like I'm in a sea of colors. All right, the other thing I was going to say today, catch my breath before I open up the next box. All right, we've got Pink Friday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Giving Tuesday. I saw a Brown Tuesday, I think it was. Wednesday? I don't know. So I'm deciding that today is going to be Rainbow Day because we're getting all these beautiful fabrics in. So it's Rainbow Day at Hen Chicks Studio, and it's a rainbow of fabric and color all for you. Okay, next box. Let's see. I'll go for the small box. Let's see what's in this one. Just because they're not big boxes doesn't mean that they're not good packages. You know, good things come in small packages. Oh, these are fun. Okay, these are from Dear Stella, and nothing, I don't know what the name of the collection is, but some good kind of background, what do we call them? Low volume, so that they have texture, but they're not going to stand out in the crowd totally. Oh, yeah, and hey, now we've got Carrie from South Carolina and Kelly from Central Iowa. I love it. More and more friends. More and more friends. Oh, this is sweet. Okay, another kind of black, white, and gray. White background, and then gray and black. And it's hearts. I'm gonna get it up here so you can see it. Again, kind of low volume. That would be super sweet in a variety of projects. So those 2 bolts are from Dear Stella. Okay. I still got more underneath here. All right. Hanging in there. What rainbow of fabrics might we have next? Right? It's like, oh, I know what's in here. Oh, and did you see the unboxing we did Monday with Stacy and the new Shannon fabrics that were very much, they're called sorbets, they're puddles, and they were just beautiful. Okay. I say it over and over and over. Not every fabric can be the star, but we need supporting actors and actresses in every part of our quilts. And so collections like Dimples from Andover are a perfect supporting character. Now they could be the star if we really wanted to. Like when you look at, like Spin Basic, which is Stacy's All I Want for Christmas kit. There's a sparkle, spin and sparkle pattern. It's a free download. Again, go to henandchicksstudio.com/all I want for Christmas, and you're going to see this. That is a beautiful quilt made from what I would call a basic collection. So it's a collection that could absolutely just support the fabrics that you're wanting to work with, but they can be the star as well. And that pattern really, really showcases. And I could see it done in Dimples as well. So Dimples is an Andover fabric. You can kind of see there's lots of little dimples. Sometimes they get more dense. I'm like trying to see if I can, so that they get spots that are darker because the dimples are more condensed, and other times where the dimples are less. So they has a little bit of texture looking to it, but it's not so dramatic kind of thing. So this is more of our Dimples collection, and some great greens. That was kind of a limey green. This is more traditional green. I'm going to dig down here because there's another green. This is another one, kind of a little bit brighter, but still that yellowy green. These are not on the website either, but they will be. Oh, again, some of these are just like great coordinating pieces. This is gotta be, I'm going to call it a chocolate brown. It's got black. Can you see? That is just gorgeous. That piece is going to go fast. I can tell you that, because that is a great coordinating piece. And here's another one that's like that, just a little bit darker. I'm going to say it's almost black with that brown in the back. So it's just, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of fabric. I love pieces like that. Okay, and then, this, if I knew the You and I fight song, I feel like this is going to go really well with our You and I Panther fabrics. Or maybe you're a Minnesota Viking fan, to all of you Minnesotans. This feels like Viking fabric at its best. And a different kind of purple. Wonderful, wonderful fabrics. All right, and we've got, there is a category for all the dimple pieces that we have, and they are all on, so on our website. They're under the basics. Here is a black version. Oh, girls, would you bring that over and lay it here so I could use it?
Take the plastic off of it?
Yes, please. There's a late start to school this morning, and the girls ran an errand, and I have to show it to you because I'm excited about it. Okay, so here is a very pretty green. This is a little more apple-y green. All right, because I have one box left. Let's see. All right, we got our snowman orange covered. Thank you. Yeah, that'll work right there. Or maybe you're a Mets fan, like my friend Jennifer, and you need a little orange Mets to match with a pretty blue. I don't have a blue out here at the moment, but that would be that. Here is an evergreen green. This must be as close to the black that they get, but it's still got great texture. That is black. That's about as black as they get. Another various orange. Very pretty. This is a little bit lighter orange. Almost tangerine. I was gonna say, maybe I back it up just a little bit. It's a little bit darker than what it looks like there. And kind of a rusty orange, I would call that. Perfect for your fall colors. Of traditional green. Any orange in this dimple? I hope, let me know if I can help you with that, Carrie. But yes, there's several oranges there that we've got. Multiple shades of orange. And this is like a light cream with almost a real pale orange to it, or a little bit darker yellow. And last in that box, but not least, is pink. Very, very true pink there. So those are the dimples that we have going on today. Oh, Carrie, what? See, here's the timing and the delay of Beauty of Live is that she wanted orange, and guess what? Like magic, I showed orange, and not only one version of orange, but multiple versions of orange and dimple. So glad I could help you with that, Carrie. All right, and there, Kelly's needing a pink, so we've got you all covered. And I think we are pretty close to having the entire dimple collection now. So we do really have a wide range of colors. And good morning to Andrea in Anchorage, Alaska. Yay! We have really hit coast to coast this morning. Okay, I have one last thing. So we participate in the annual Row by Row event. And if you have never done that, there is a 9 by 36 inch pattern that you get. The event itself is over, but we still have some kits. And I love the kit. I collaborated with my friends over at the Whole Country Caboodle because they know how to do stuff right, pre-cut, pre-fused applique shapes. And so this, but it was finally time to go and get it framed. And so I don't know if I can, how far back do I need to go? Yeah, wrong way. There we go. And so it is the 4 seasons of what we've got going on here. So we've got winter, spring, summer with some chickens, and fall. And so if this is something you want, the rectangles are even pre-cut. So you've got pre-cut, pre-fused, and the kit is available on our website. And but I love it. And I get them so I can hang them all up. So I have all of the years that we've been doing this all hanging together at my house. And I love that because it inspires me every day to know that when we work with programs like that, we get to meet so many fun people from all over. It's basically a nationwide shop hop. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for hanging in there with me because it was a big unboxing and lots of fun, and I hope inspiring projects and patterns and things for you to see here. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. I just looked up and saw it. So, of course, we've been showing all of this Lori Holt stuff. And so I wanted to show you, I have shown it once, but I want to show you again because sometimes you guys, you don't always see what's going on. But let's take a step back and I like to make sure that you know where this is all coming from. So in September, when we did our 100 Days to Christmas event, I did a project called Holiday Chain Reaction. And it is a free download available on our website now. It's a whole pattern. You don't have to get the individual pieces like I did. But it was based on, I'm reaching here, sorry, of my grandmother's quilt. It's a Jacob's Ladder block. And Grandma loved prairie points. Can you see all the prairie points here? And she loved to edge quilts with prairie points. I have photographed 170-ish of the quilts that she made in her lifetime. She's been gone since 2021. But did I say 2021? No, what year? No, 2001. She's been gone 20 years, 20-some years. I'm obviously now delirious, so we'll not discuss dates. She's been gone for a while. But she's with me in my heart every single day, and especially because I have multiple quilts of hers and love this pattern. So we created a pattern. I showed it to you in some Christmas fabrics, and I just think it fits the Lori Holt fabrics. So we then picked our favorite Lori Holt, and so if you go to on our website, type in Lori Holt Holiday Chain Reaction, you're going to see our version. I know I can't step back any further, sorry, so you can see more of it. But it is, let me turn it this way, with the prairie points. We now have kits available for it, okay? So I love that. But what I have to tell you is I'm so excited. You're not going to see this quilt in the store for the next couple of months. And my grandmother's quilt, because we've been invited by the Iowa Quilt Museum to showcase our store with a quilt in an exhibit that they're doing January through, I believe, April. I'll get more details and keep you informed on that. And they wanted something that reflected our store. And so as I thought about that, I can't leave out my grandmother because I wouldn't be here and quilting if it wasn't for Grandma. And I just have such a love for everything that she did and gave to us, and all of that. Okay, so I'll stop because I'm going to get emotional otherwise. So I said, can we send both the quilt that our inspiration was based on as well as a new version, even though I think it looks very vintage. And so both quilts are being sent to the Iowa Quilt Museum actually this week and will be on exhibit there. And again, I'll give you more details about that. But you might be able to stop by in Winterset, that's in Winterset, Iowa, during those months and visit our quilts. And if not, or maybe you then could also come and visit us, whatever that looks like. So, and Minerva, you are right. Grandma was one special lady, and Minerva knew my grandmother, so she is speaking the truth there. So thank you, Minerva. She was one special lady. Okay, on that note, enjoy the holidays. Take some time to sit and pause and reflect on what we're so grateful for, and maybe think about trying to do something special for somebody else. And maybe that includes just picking up the phone and saying hello. So until the next time, be creative.